Greetings, Taurus and Taurus rising. This is your Western forecast for August 2024. Mercury is going to be retrograde. Expansive Jupiter is going to be blocked by restricted Saturn. Happens about every 3 years. And Mercury goes retrograde about every 4 months. This is, in general, for all the signs, a month of a lot of readjustments, reevaluations, testing relationships, testing your job. But before I break down how this will apply to Taurus, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading or to sign up for my 2-question offer. I always like to start with the sun. Where is it shining? When the moon aligns with the sun, that's the new moon. So the sun, at the end of every July, goes into Leo for the first 3 weeks till August the 21st. So where the sun is shining is where you are lighting up, where your intention is being more drawn to. But then the new moon on August the 4th in Leo is when you are really setting your intention about what that sun in Leo is bringing to your attention. The new moon on August the 4th is going to be in your 4th house, because Leo, new moon in Leo, is 4 signs past Taurus. The 4th house sector is home and family and property, real estate. This new moon at 12 Gemini will be in harmony with Jupiter at 15 Gemini. From 12 Leo, what did I say? From 12 Leo, the new moon, to Jupiter at 15 Gemini. That Jupiter brings this kind of luck and protection, optimism, but there's still going to be a lot of readjustments. What's fascinating and important about August the 4th is Mercury, discerning communication Mercury, goes retrograde on August the 4th until August the 28th. And pleasurable, sociable Venus goes into Virgo on August the 4th, once a year, till August the 29th. So there's a lot of reevaluating, rethinking that's being set up around the 4th. Now, Jupiter can represent traveling, can represent education, certainly brings in a lot of more opportunities for prosperity. Jupiter wants to expand. And so with that new moon in the 4th, you could be making travel plans with family. You might be thinking about making, moving, investing in real estate, remodeling your home. That Jupiter is bringing all that kind of optimism, but Mercury's in retrograde. So and it's going to start, Mercury is going to retrograde in Virgo, starting in your 5th house, because Virgo is 5 signs past Taurus. And so what your mind is rethinking and reevaluating initially is on 5th house matters. 5th house is fun and games and romance and children. It's a very pleasurable area of the chart. And this is what you're planning and thinking. But with Mercury going retrograde, there might be some, you may have to reevaluate, make adjustments to these plans, these pleasure plans, these vacation plans. And with the sun, especially the new moon in the 4th house, we're also really focusing on a family. And the 5th house can represent children. Now, Venus is the ruler of Taurus, and Venus pleasurable, benefic Venus goes into Virgo, August the 4th till the 29th of August, in harmony with Taurus, in your 5th house. This is very pleasurable energies for vacations, for entertainment, for children. There's a lot of this playful entertainment energies with that Venus is what you're really desiring and enjoying. Now, Mars is a 2-year cycle. Mars is that planet of drive and ambition. It will be in Gemini, July the 20th till August the 4th. Now, I talked about this briefly in last month's video. Jupiter is in Gemini from the end of May 2024 to May 2025, once every 12 years. Jupiter is all this expansiveness. And Mars joining Gemini, or in Gemini joining Jupiter, it's going to happen every 2 years, in 2 years and 4 years, while Jupiter is still in Gemini for the next 12 years. Mars is aggressive, ambitious, initiates new action. Jupiter brings a lot of opportunity, a lot of growth. And the great thing is, especially for Taurus, is Mars-Jupiter is in Gemini, which is the second sign past Taurus. The second house is the house of income. And Taurus is a very security-oriented sign because Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. If you start with Aries, is number 1. So Tauruses love to make money, loves financial security, loves to spend money. And that Mars-Jupiter is giving this real strong push to increase your income. But Saturn is in Pisces, and it went last year. It's there to the end of 2025, basically. It's a 30-year cycle. But the Mars and the Jupiter in Gemini is going to be kind of restricted, delayed by the Saturn in Pisces. Now, this Jupiter-Saturn square happens every 3 years. There's a lot of readjustments with finance, with job, maybe relationships, especially for you, financial. This Jupiter-Saturn square will be on the 19th of August. Now, you could be feeling the effects all month, actually. But the rule of thumb is like the week before, the week after the 19th. But around the 19th is really important because there's a full moon in Aquarius on August the 19th, when Jupiter-Saturn are squaring on the 19th. The full moon in Aquarius is in your 10th house of career matters, because Aquarius is 10 signs past Taurus. The 10th always deals with business and finance and career. This full moon that brings everything to a head is going to be squaring or a hard angle to unexpected rebellious Uranus. So there could be some real unexpected surprises with your business and your career really starting to show you what's highlighting all of that around the 19th, because that's the day of the full moon, that's the peak of the Jupiter-Saturn square, and the Jupiter is in the second house of income, squared by Saturn. Now, Saturn in Pisces is in your 11th. There might be some frustrations with getting with loans and money matters with friends. That's the 11th house. But in a bigger picture, the 11th house deals with your long-range goals and aspirations. And that Saturn in the 11th, you're keeping really focused on achieving your long-range goals from last year to the end of 2025. But this August is when expansive Jupiter slams up against Saturn. And that could be this restructuring, this reevaluating, because of the full moon in your career sector and the Jupiter in your second house of income squaring Saturn. I would think that for most of you, there's going to be an unexpected crisis with finances and your job. And Mercury is retrograde from the 4th to the 28th. Expect the unexpected. You may have to revise and rethink where you're going. Now, this, so there's going to be a lot of readjustments. Now, and it could be testing your finances, testing your job. But the positives are that Venus, the ruler of Taurus, Venus is all this benefic energy that can also be very creative and very romantic energies. This Venus is in Virgo, an earth sign, in harmony with Taurus, an earth sign. The Venus is transiting through the 5th house of romance and children. Now, because Mercury's in retrograde, you have to be very careful if you're falling in love and becoming infatuated with somebody in August. But your love life, maybe if you just started dating somebody before Mercury went retrograde, that Venus in the 5th can really enhance it, intensify the romantic side. So the sun and the new moon are focusing your attention on home and family for all of August, because the new moon holds that family energy, that 4th house energies, until the beginning of September. The other big theme is your ruling planet, Venus. That pleasurable, romantic, creative Venus will be in the 5th house through the whole month. When I think about blending 4th house, 5th house, 4th house, family, 5th house, investing, children, entertaining at home, going on a vacation with family. But with the Mars-Jupiter in the 2nd, now it is being delayed and worrisome, so you're going to have to take it slow. But the 5th house financially can be dealing with investments. So you might be really thinking about buying and selling property in August, but don't, because of the Mercury in retrograde. And Mercury will be from August the 4th to the 28th. So you would want to really wait until September if you're making any important decisions about real estate matters or your living situation. And with that Jupiter, excellent with the new moon, August the 4th, and the Mercury is going to retrograde in the 5th of vacations. Venus is there the whole month, for the most part, in the 5th house of children's and romance and children. This could also be a really favorable time to entertain with family, a family reunion, going on holiday with family. But with Mercury in retrograde, you have to be flexible with travel delays, unexpected changes. But there's enough positive energies here with that Jupiter, lucky, fortunate Jupiter, impacting that new moon that falls in the 4th house of home and family and property. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gordino.go, that's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.